wasting your time caring. You know that, right? Yeah, you. Sitting there, letting their words replay in your mind like a broken record. Still stuck, still wondering why they did it, why they left, why they betrayed you, why they couldn't just appreciate you. And for what? Approval? Closure? Love? Let me hit you with a truth that stings harder than all their empty promises. They don't care. They never did. And yet, here you are, trapped in a cycle of overthinking, letting them control your peace. You're still chasing after their approval, waiting for a sign, an apology, an explanation. Here's the punchline you keep missing. They've moved on. They've already let go. They're probably laughing, telling everyone how easy it was to hurt you, how simple it was to make you question your worth. But you're stuck. Still replaying their lies, still hurting over their silence, still hoping they'll turn around and see what they lost. But here's the hard truth you need to swallow. The problem wasn't you. It was that you cared when you shouldn't have. In a world that glorifies coldness, you dared to feel. You gave too much of yourself to people who never deserved it. And you know what they call that? Weakness. They call it desperation. But the real tragedy isn't that they betrayed you. No, the tragedy is that you believed you were the problem. You handed them the knife, and when they twisted it, you begged them to stop, thinking that if you just proved your worth, they'd love you back. But they won't. They'll never stop tearing you down. They'll never stop building you up just to watch you crumble. And why? Because it's fun for them. Because they enjoy seeing you fight for something you'll never get. But here's what they fear most. That one day you'll stop flinching. That one day you'll stop caring. And when that day comes, they'll lose all their power over you. So stop giving them control. Stop waiting. Stop wondering. They don't care about your pain. They're not losing sleep over you. They're not asking themselves if they did the right thing. They've already moved on, and yet you're still here, stuck in a game they stopped playing long ago. What they fear most is that one day you'll wake up and you'll see them for what they really are. Liars, parasites, people who only love you when it serves them. And you're stronger than that. You're better than that. Stay unbothered. That's how you win. That's how you break free. When they realize that their words, their actions, their manipulations no longer touch you, that's when you've truly won. You don't need to shout. You don't need to get even. All you need to do is keep moving forward, leaving them in your dust. Nothing drives them crazier than the realization that they have no hold on you. Nothing stings more than silence. And while they're running around trying to find a way to hurt you, trying to make you care again, you'll be walking past them with that cold, indifferent smile that says, "I don't even see you anymore." You know why they want you back? Because they miss the control. They miss knowing that they could break you. They miss the way you'd beg for their attention, for their love, for their approval. But now you've given them nothing. And that's exactly what they deserve. You owe them nothing. No closure. No apology. No explanation. Let them talk. Let them lie. Let them build their little narratives about who you are, what you were, and why you failed. Because here's the truth they don't want to admit. You're not the villain. They are. They built this story, and now they want to pretend like they didn't. They'll show up with fake apologies, shallow check-ins, hoping you'll let them back in. But don't let them back in. Don't let them rewrite your story. The truth is, their apologies don't matter. They never will. Because nothing can undo the damage they've done. Nothing can heal the wounds they've left. And if you forgive them, you're just handing them the knife again. Stay unbothered. Stop trying to fix what's broken. Stop trying to revive things that were never meant to last. Stop letting them come back into your life just to break you again. You don't owe them anything. And when they come crawling back, you know what to do. You block them. You delete them. You walk away. Because silence is your weapon. Indifference is your power. Let them wonder. Let them question. Let them search for cracks in your armor that aren't there anymore. They're not your problem anymore. The real strength, it's not in getting even. It's in letting them go. It's in knowing that you could destroy them, but you choose not to. It's in choosing to rise while they stay stuck in the mess they made. Because every step you take away from them, it's a slap to their ego. Every breath you take without them is proof they never mattered. Every move you make that they can't control, it's a win, a victory, a reminder that you're not theirs anymore. They'll try to guilt trip you. They'll try to make you feel like you owe them something. They'll tell you they've changed. But deep down, you know the truth. They haven't changed. They've just learned how to lie better. And the worst part, you don't need them. You don't need their validation. You don't need their approval. You don't need their empty words. Stay unbothered. Because nothing drives them more insane than your indifference. Nothing cuts deeper than your silence. And nothing punishes them more than knowing they no longer have the power to hurt you. You're done. You're done with their games. You're done with their lies. You're done with the people who only loved you when it was convenient. You're done begging for closure. Done waiting for them to come back. And when they try to drag you back into their mess, you'll be so far ahead, you won't even need to look back. Because you're not their story anymore. You're your own story. And the best part, they get to watch you rise from the sidelines. They get to watch you become everything they couldn't break. So smile. Let them spiral. Let them cry out for your attention. Let them wonder what they could have had, and let them live with the regret. You've moved on, and that's your revenge. Stay unbothered, because nothing burns more than indifference, and nothing drives them crazier than knowing they don't haunt you anymore.